Today I'm making 5 air fryer chicken recipes that actually beat takeout every single time. First up, crispy chicken thighs. We're starting with about 2 pounds of bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Trick number 1, dry that skin. Press down firmly with paper towels and repeat until there's no surface moisture left. Crispy skin starts with a crispy surface. Now let's season. Salt, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, pepper, cayenne, and here's trick number 2, a little brown sugar. Not enough to make it sweet, just enough to help the skin brown faster and develop that deep golden color. Make sure to get it totally coated on both sides. Now for trick number 3, the secret weapon. A light dusting of baking powder on the skin side only. This helps dry out the skin, raises its pH, and creates those tiny bubbles that give us that incredible crunch. Now let that chicken sit uncovered for 30 minutes. Give the chicken a light spray of oil and place it skin side down in a preheated air fryer at 380 degrees Fahrenheit. Cook it for 12 minutes, then give it a flip and cook it for another 10 to 12 minutes or until the thickest part reaches about 185 Fahrenheit. And then, look at that. Actually, listen to that. No more rubbery skin, no more disappointing chicken. Just 3 simple hacks: dry the skin, add a little brown sugar, and finish with a pinch of baking powder. Next up, sweet chili chicken and veggies. This one's so easy it feels like cheating. First, grab a bag of fresh veggies and toss them with a little salt, pepper, and oil. Now, cut up your chicken and season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and cornstarch. Give it a good mix, then hit it with a little oil. Throw everything into a preheated air fryer at 390 degrees for 14 to 16 minutes or until the chicken hits 165, and give it a good shake halfway through. While that's cooking, let's make the sauce. Sweet chili sauce with just a splash of soy sauce and rice vinegar. When that air fryer beeps, toss everything in the sauce and throw it back in for 2 to 4 minutes. I like using a liner for this part. And look at that. Perfect on its own, or throw it over some 90-second rice. Amazing flavor, almost zero effort. For number 3, I'm doing air fryer frozen wings. Drop your frozen wings straight into the basket. Air fry at 360 degrees for 10 minutes. Now pat those wings dry and empty any liquid out of your air fryer. Moisture is the enemy of crispy. Now season them up, and hack number 2. Add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. It changes the pH so that skin blisters and gets shatter crisp. Now drizzle in 1 tablespoon of oil, give it a quick toss, and back into the air fryer they go. This time 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Shake them every 5 minutes and watch that skin turn golden and crackly. Look at that. Extra crispy, straight from frozen. I'd say those hacks are a game changer. And now chicken Parmesan. My favorite recipes are the ones that look and taste like I worked way harder than I did. And this air fryer chicken Parmesan recipe is at the top of that list. And I've got a little hack that makes the breading part completely foolproof. It's mayo. No egg wash, no mess, just crispy juicy chicken every time. Let's get started. First, we're going to carefully cut a chicken breast in half to make 2 thinner pieces. Now give the thicker parts a few quick pounds so everything's about the same thickness. Next, dry the chicken really well on both sides. Moisture is the enemy of crispy. Now for our breading hack. Instead of an egg bath, we're using mayonnaise. Spread a thin layer on both sides of the chicken. Also give it a good hit of salt and pepper. Now let's get our breading ready. We're using panko breadcrumbs. If yours are already seasoned, just add some Parmesan cheese. If they're plain like mine, add salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and Parmesan cheese. Now give that a quick stir. Take that chicken and press it into the breadcrumbs. Flip it over and do the same thing. Then I like to do it one more time just to make sure those breadcrumbs are everywhere. While you're doing this, set your air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 Celsius to preheat. Now give your breaded chicken a good spray of oil on both sides. You don't want it soaked, just enough for those breadcrumbs to get golden brown and crispy. Now into the air fryer. Cook for 12 to 15 minutes, flipping after 7 minutes. After about 5 more minutes, check that internal temp. Once the chicken reaches 165 Fahrenheit, 74 Celsius, we're good to go. Add some mozzarella cheese right on top. And don't come for me in the comments. We're putting the sauce under the chicken when we plate, not on top. That way the crust stays super crispy. Now if you're serving this with pasta like I am, I've got another little hack. Saw this on TV and honestly I love it. Put your spaghetti in, cover it with water, into the microwave for about 13 minutes. Your pasta comes out perfect every time, and it's done in about the same time as the chicken. Alright, now once that cheese is melted, pull out the chicken, put some sauce under your plate, place that chicken right on top, and add your spaghetti. Look at that. Crispy chicken, melty cheese, pasta on the side, a full chicken Parmesan dinner in about 20 minutes. And for the last one, my favorite, Mediterranean chicken dinner. First chop up a zucchini, a bell pepper, and a red onion. Toss them in a big bowl. Add the zest of a lemon, the juice of half of it, and 3 cloves of grated garlic. Cut 1 pound of chicken into chunks and throw that in along with a can of drained and rinsed chickpeas. Now hit it with our spices and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Mix everything really well, then into a preheated air fryer at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Now give it a good shake, add cherry tomatoes and Kalamata olives, a light spray of oil, and back in for 5 more minutes. And we're ready. Finish with basil and feta, and look at that. One basket, big flavor, way better than takeout. Perfect the way it is, over 90-second rice, or throw it on a salad. So, which one are you making instead of ordering takeout? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you next week.